But let's jump in to that first big story. Ladies and gentlemen, the most draconian lockdown we have seen yet. From NBC New York, NYC expands vaccine mandate to whole private sector, ups dose proof to 2, and adds kids 5 to 11. Mayor Bill de Blasio announced the expansion Monday amid yet another COVID surge, driving case rates up across the 5 boroughs. All private sector workers in New York will be subject to the mayor's vaccine mandate starting December 27th, affecting 184,000 businesses. Well, vaccine proof for indoor dining, fitness, and entertainment will be required for children ages 5 to 11, according to a toughened vaccine mandate announced by Bill de Blasio on Monday. The current rule will also expand the required to 2 doses instead of proof of only 1. As for people aged 12 and older as they are concerned, the mayor said that excludes people who are vaccinated with Johnson & Johnson's single-dose shot, which is interesting. Kids aged 5 to 11 only need to show proof of 1 dose when the requirement for them kicks in on December 14th, considering they only first became eligible for the initial dose early in November and must wait at least 21 days. De Blasio hinted late last week the changes to these policies, blah, blah, blah. And I wonder if they're going to make the kids present their identification. Now, what this mandate means is that I believe the number is 30.9% of New York State residents will not be able to use these public accommodations in New York City. I don't know what the full vax rate is for the city, but that's the state. And nationwide, this means 40.1% of American citizens will not be able to go to New York City as tourists and use any of these public accommodations. So this is outright setting up restrictions, controls, may as well put up borders and checkpoints around the city, because they're basically saying a certain segment of the country will not be welcome in this place. And you know what? The people who are not vaccinated, most likely, we know this, actually, most of them are from the black community. And then I would imagine many of the others are more likely to be moderate or conservative. Those people will likely leave, and New York City will just become a ridiculous mess of deep blue, progressive, leftist, whatever.
Yeah,
I think this time it's going to work, though.
Yeah,
I think this measure will bring down the cases in the city, and so you know what? Let's just give it a couple weeks.
Thank heavens.
And exactly.
Are they still vaccinating for the Delta variant, even though now there's a new variant out?
I don't think they were ever actually vaccinating for a specific variant. They were just saying, just go get the vaccine.
It is for the original. The OG.
Yeah, the OG.
The OG.
We should call this what this is. This is discrimination. This is segregation of populations. Yeah. This is only going to further the political divide, further people moving out of New York City. And the mayor really used very interesting language to kind of describe what he's doing. He said that this is a, quote, preemptive strike, which is very fitting for him to do that, because a preemptive strike is when you attack people and kill them preemptively before doing anything else. That wasn't my words. That was literally Bill de Blasio introducing this policy, saying we need to do this because of Omicron. Omicron's here. We have to do this, even though all the initial reports are saying that people who have Omicron are the people who are vaccinated. So,
well, I don't know about that, but they're saying it's definitely mild. And I think even Fauci brought that out. But also, he's going to be mandating small business owners. All businesses in New York are going to have to do this. And so we got this report out of the Daily Mail. These businesses are saying we are going to lose employees. So a battered economy. People are already struggling, and Bill de Blasio, look, I said it before, I'll say it again. I believe he intentionally is trying to destroy the city. And people say, that's a bold claim, Tim. Why would he do that? Because in the past, Bill de Blasio said, we are going to buy up these buildings for pennies on the dollar and convert them to public housing. Yep. So there you go. There's his motive. There's his intent.